sleep, yeah. Only miss you when I'm breathing in too deep, yeah. Am I just your little secret? I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't wanna see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. It hits me like a tidal wave. A tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. I was so blind, waiting patient on the shoreline. Now you're leaving, but I know you got your reasons too. I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't wanna see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. It hits me like a tidal wave. A tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. I can't sleep, yeah. Only miss you when I'm breathing in too deep, yeah. Am I just your little secret? I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't wanna see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. It hits me like a tidal wave. A tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. I was so blind, waiting patient on the shoreline. Now you're leaving, but I know you got your reasons too. I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't wanna see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. It hits me like a tidal wave. A tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. I can't sleep, yeah. Only miss you when.
So, you're a content creator and you're looking for some nice tunes. Go to ncs.io and you can find music you can use for intros, outros, and stream music. They got all kinds of electronic genres like future house, melodic dubstep, trap, and more. But before you put a song you like in your content, make sure that you take the attribution text. If you download the song, you can see an attribution text here. Please copy this text and put it in your description so everyone can find NCS. No copyright sounds for everyone. Good day everyone, welcome back to Quantum Racing League, or shortened QRL. Today we are in for a big one because it's first of all an amazing track, Spa-Francorchamps, but it's also a sprint day, so we are having a short qualifying followed by a sprint race of 8 laps and then 22 laps of a full race, 50% of course, but it's gonna be spicy, man. It's hot. It's almost like 30 degrees outside in the room. It's quite close to that, but I'm surrounded by fans, so I am gonna try my best to keep my head cool. But let's take a look at the calendar. So we are already at the last round of the first block, Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium, of course, and then we have a week break, and then we are resuming at Imola in Italy. Take a look at the standings as well. So, in the constructors, it's clearly Red Bull leading, but it's of course because something is dominating the league with 3 wins in a row. So Red Bull is leading with 60 points, followed by Alpine with 33 points, and followed by Mercedes with 20 points. And Haas is really close to that with 19 points in P4. Now we've got Ferrari with 12 points. And Williams, McLaren, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Aston Martin all struggling to get the big points in. But yeah, it's a really tight point system. 16 points for the win only. So, and in the drivers, like I said, something is dominating big time with 49 points. And Bloodsport following him with 28 points. Really impressive. He's not really the quickest out of all these guys, but he is really, you know, he's always capable of pulling something out of the bag. And then Real Goat, the champion of season 1 in P3, not too bad, but already trading by 31 points to something. So, you know, and then Maxat 14, Ciaras, the new guy, really good race last week, 12 points plus the fastest lap is 13 points. Then Wackfest and Kippo with 12 and 11 points, and the other guys, you know, they are, you know, they really want to get into the double points, you know. But yeah, let's take a look at the track layout before we are going to have a little interview with the Real Goat. So, like I said, Spa-Francorchamps, or like the original name of the track, Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, and it's a clockwise track, so we go right, and then 7.004 kilometers, the longest track on the calendar if I'm right, 20 turns and 2 DRS zones. I mean, first DRS zone is after the last chicane up to the turn 1. Then you got, of course, Eau Rouge up to the second DRS zone. And then, you know, it's a lot of turns. You know, I really love a corner like Pouhon, a really fast corner. Bruxelles is a really tricky one. If you go brave in your brakes, you can go for a move there. So it's a really nice track, one of the best tracks. So yeah. And let's see if the Real Goat is waiting. He is, so let's drag him in. There we have him, the Real Goat. Hello.
Hello, hello. That was a bit of a jump scare, but...
Oh wow. Well, probably a less worse of a jump scare than the sound you were using last week. Or the week before that, but yeah. But yeah, just a little pre-race interview. So this is new, guys. We haven't seen this before, but I was like, yeah, let's do this once in a while. And now the Real Goat. So the reason why I pulled you into this, well, first of all, I was asking Nightwing, but he chickened out. I mean, I think he's ashamed of his only, what is it, 2 points. So you know, I mean, so that's why I came to you. I was like, you know, just how did you prepare for this race, and how are you gonna try to redeem yourself?
Well, after the last few races, I needed to reschedule a bit and think about something new to do. So I did some practice lap and get a setup very early in the week, already on Monday, I think.
Nice.
And that was my preparation, and it felt very good.
So you're confident today?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. For
Yeah.
now, it feels decent enough.
Yeah.
Let's see after quali and after the sprint how I'm feeling.
Yeah,
And
because in potential you could get what is it, 25 points today. Because in the sprint you can max get 8 points, and in the race you can max get 17 points, included the fast lap. So, but yeah, still you need something to bottle it, because if you get some decent points again, it's gonna, because you're already 31 points behind. I think Bloodsport is even having 10 points more than you on P2. But also Jeffrey is joining back, so that's also, it doesn't make it easier for you, man. So another question. So Jeffrey is back. You have the potential to fight guys like something, but how are you feeling about Jeffrey joining back? Do you think it's gonna get even harder now to get the wins?
well, with space and F122, I wouldn't see me fighting him, but I don't remember seeing him on F123, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he'll probably be there, be in the top 3 at
Yeah,
least.
I mean his pace definitely doesn't just disappear, but yeah. I mean, looking at the time, and also to give you a couple minutes to cool down before it all starts. One last question. It's a really simple question. So it's gonna be short quali, sprint, and a race. Just give yourself a realistic prediction. What do you think you're capable of in the quali? Do you think you can get pole?
That would be amazing, but
Top 3.
I don't see that's going to happen. So I think a top 3 would be good enough for me.
Okay, and then the sprint, everything can happen, but in my opinion, that's just a spicy add-on. Like the race is more important. So, do you think you're capable to win the race? Because, like you said earlier, I think a couple of weeks ago, you were really consistent in the race. So, do you think you can challenge something in Jeffrey today?
Yeah, if I keep out of the incidents and don't crash out, then I'm in the top 3 at least, and maybe
Yeah.
even P1, just as Jeddah.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, avoiding incidents. Last season, you were really fortunate with avoiding them, but this season, it's all coming back to you. It's hunting you now. So, but still, P3 with all the carnage. So that's, it's still telling that you're a really capable driver. So I only want to say now, good luck, and I'm letting you go, man. Take these minutes to, prepare mentally.
I'll meditate a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you for your time, and good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Yo. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, guys. Wow, that was the real goat. So let's go back to the standings. Well, I'm also looking at the lobby. Do we have? Okay, we have 18 drivers. So there's a chance we don't have 20 drives today, but a lot of last-minute cancellations. But so yeah, like I said, the real goat. He's in P3. Nothing too bad about it. But if you look at the points deficit of something, that's really crazy. So. And also, guys, welcome in the chat. I haven't took a moment yet, but Joe Knight is saying, wow, excuse me for that. I'm so bad at this track. Mr. Safety Car hopefully comes through. Well, let's see if you can do it, George Russell, then, in the Williams. Coffee Goose is saying, I have no pace. Well, yeah, everything can happen, and Gabriel is saying P16. I don't know if it's his own prediction for his race or quali, but that's definitely not showing confidence. But yeah, so let's see what the standings can do today. If something is bottling it, because if something is winning again, this is going to be a really dominant performance by him after 4 rounds. So yeah, I think that was I also started the stream 5 minutes earlier because of the interview. I hope you guys like this format. It's always nice, to get into the vibe. And also, I'm alone today. I have to do it alone. I will definitely lose my voice halfway because it's a long sit. I'm predicting it to be a stream of at least 2 hours, maybe with the safety car 2.5 hours. I don't know, but this is gonna get spicy, guys. So yeah, guys, normally I wouldn't do it, but let's just go to the lobby. Because I just want to let you guys see who are racing today. So we have Bloodsport, the co-owner. Then Pro Pringle, Kippo, G1 as a reserve. He can join because some guys are not showing up today, so that's why he's joining. And then Farga, we got Panther, Tyler is also reserve back, Calypso in the Haas, then Night Nerd and Williams. Let's see if he can redeem himself because he is really low in the standings. Maxet, really impressive driver. Adams Mop in a Mercedes, Joe Knight in a Williams, Jeffrey back in the Aston Martin. He missed the first rounds, but he is back now, and I hope he will be back until the end of the season because he is a perm driver. And then we've got the real GOAT, nothing to say about him anymore. And then a new guy, I think, let's see, Aswan. Then we got Ciaris. Oh, so Ciaris got the reserve seat as well. Wow, so we have the real GOAT, Ciaris, Jeffrey, 4 guys who are really quick. So we can get a 4-way battle for the win today. Wow. And Coffee Goose, who said he didn't have pace. Something, don't have to explain. McDonald, I think, is first or second race. And that's me, the commentator. So, wow. A really nice lobby. And I hope we can get one more because a full grid would be amazing. But yeah, guys, I'm alone and I'm warning you. I have to do this alone, and usually Q1 in full quali is already really stressful with following everything and everyone. But then I at least have a co-commentator. But now I have to do a short quali, so a full grid, almost a full grid. I have to follow everything. So if I'm gonna miss some things here and there, please forgive me. It's really stressful already when I do it with someone else, but now I have to do it alone, so no. So take a look at the track once more, because it's 20 seconds left until we start quali. So Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. Let me see how much turns I know actually. Like, it's the last chicane, turn 1 I already forgot. It's Eau Rouge, then the Camel Straight, then it's oh man, I know this one, but I forgot. Bruxelles is, I think, turn 8, and then we've got 10, 11. That's Pouhon. I think 15. I also forgot. It's a lot of French kind of names. I'm really bad in French, but wow, that I. Oh wait, Radillon is 15, right? And then I have to get back to 5, 6, 7. That part, but you know. I think we're getting ready for quali, so guys, help me. What is turn 5, 6, 7? What, I forgot. It's like a Frenchish name. So, but oh, it's one of the most. I hear it so much on like WOR and PHL. I'm already surprised that I know that many corners, but oh, Lecombe, yeah, that's it. But I think the most important corners of the track I really know, so that's good. Like Pouhon, Radillon, Camel Straight is not even a corner, but you know, the DRS, a really overpowered one. Yeah, it's Lecombe, man. You're right. I'm 100% convinced now. But yeah, guys, it's insane how overpowered the Camel Straight is with the DRS, man. We've seen it with Max Verstappen, especially in 2020 when he overtook Alonso. It was like Alonso was in a tractor, and he was technically in a tractor because Aston Martin. But yeah, let's go. We are going to qualifying. Only 18 minutes. So let's put everything up here. And lap data is of course really important. I think that's it, guys. So yeah, let's see what happens. XMC Donald, or let's just call him McDonald, is on Inters testing all his gear probably, but you know, who's coming out first? This is really tricky because usually you see all kinds of drivers go out really fast. Okay, something is. I think we've seen something out first a lot this season already, but oh, the 2 Red Bulls. And I have to fix my audio. So excuse me for this, but I hear no audio. There we go. Yeah, so I am really. Oh wait, there's a Haas out first. What Haas is it? Is it Haas or Haas? Oh, it's Calypso, I think. Yeah. So let's see what Calypso can do. Wow, a lot of pressure on him, man. The first guy out, and it's only one qualifying session, a short quali. Ciara is also on Inters. Oh, Calypso don't want this pressure. He's giving the pressure to Pro Pringle. No, it's his teammate. Let's see, Tyler. So, Calypso doesn't want the pressure, being the first guy to put a time on the board. And he's giving that pressure to Tyler. While Adam is... what? Adam just crashed? Oh my god, let's... Oh man, let's take a look at the Alpine and see what Adam is... What? Oh, the car is still driving though. Okay, let's see. Or is he... Let's see what that car is doing. Oh, it's at the side of the track. Why did Adam retire? That is unfortunate. But let's go back to Tyler. Because he's the first driver to put up a time on the board. And Adam joined. Did his PC crash? I don't know. But let's see what Tyler can do here. Opening up the DRS, of course. And then going for his first lap of this qualifying session. 15 minutes left. So really short time. Going tight around the first corner. Oh, a little moment there. Maybe he was a bit scared by the Ferrari there coming out of the pits. But let's see how brave he is in Eau Rouge. And is he lifting? No, I don't think so. And he shouldn't. Because he wants that optimum lap time, of course. Going up to the Camel Straight. A big overtaking spot, of course. He's, you know, let's see. Oh, he's not using too much of the curb. A little bit of this one and a little bit of that one. Really tidy. And what was it? Lecombe. And now he's going up. Oh, a little moment again. And this is probably not going to be the tightest lap. But, you know, if he at least gets a good banker, then it's fine. Was this Bruxelles? Or, yeah, we already passed it. Oh, wow. And this corner, I still remember, you know, Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton in that W11, was it? He went full throttle to Pouhon. Or was it? Yeah, Pouhon, I guess. And now... yeah, let's see what it is, man. I think esports, what are they doing? Is it like 136? I already forgot. I think last Wednesday was PSGL Belgium. But, or was it even the week before WR? I don't remember. But let's see what Tyler can do. We're definitely not getting esports times now. Maybe a little bit closer by guys like Something, The Real Goats, you know, Jeffrey. But let's see what Tyler can do up until the last couple of corners. The chicane, a really tricky chicane. And then a little moment again, and this is not going to be quick at all. It's a 142.5. So let's go to the Ferrari, or is he in an out lap? Yes, he is. But there is a Red Bull. Is it Something? Yeah, it's Something. Let's see what he can do. A little slipstream by the Ferrari. And it's going to be 41.7. Maybe I was wrong with the 136 by esporters, because I can't imagine Something being 5 seconds slower than that. Let's go to Bloodsport. I think he was on a lap as well. He invalidated. That's not ideal. You really need a banker quickly in a short quali. But yeah, let's see what... so both McLarens are on Inters. So it must be a Williams. Is it Joe Knight or Night Nerd? It's Night Nerd. So Night Nerd is in his lap, coming into Sector 3 now. It's showing purple, but we all know how buggy it can be sometimes. Yeah, 39 highs. I was a bit silly there with 36, but maybe Ronhar can do it when he's, you know, up to pace. But Night Nerd is coming up to the last double chicane. Well, the last, I think it's the only big double chicane, but this is looking tidy, but I don't think it's gonna be close enough to Something. Nah, it isn't, but it is good enough for P2. But let's take a look at the Real Goat, because he's looking for redemption. And hey, Gabriel, I didn't say that, man. But Real Goat, what can he do? He needs to be sending a message here, and he does. It's really close to Something. That's what he needs. And let's take a look at Coffee Goose. Is he in a lap? Oh, is this a bug? Because I thought he was on Inters. Oh no, it was the two McLarens, of course. So Coffee Goose, who claimed he was slow today. Let's see if he is really slow. Or can he put himself in the top 3 maybe? Nah. Oh, it's 1.1 second off, so he wasn't lying. So Alfa Romeos are doing laps. Oh no, they were already done with their laps. So is it, who is it behind? An Alpha Tauri? Yeah, it must be out lap then. Yeah, I think everyone did a lap now, so it's only drivers doing out laps or in the pit. So is it Bloodsport? Bloodsport is in an out lap as well. Then we've got Kippo, who's closer to the finish, and then S1, who's even closer, and he's actually starting his lap soon. So, oh, don't let your tires get too cold, S1. Let's see what he can do. Is he on a controller? Nah, it's Steam, so it's definitely a wheel. Yeah, he could be in controller, of course, but so let's see what S1 can do in his first ever qualifying session of QRL. And then I think Kippo is behind him, and then Bloodsport. So let's also keep those guys in mind. Oh, what is the Haas doing? But yeah, maybe the racing line. I think the racing line was a bit more to the right, so maybe he was right to be there on the left. But what can S1 do? I think this is first ever event he is competing. Yeah, it looks like a controller indeed, but oh, and he invalidated. So let's go to Kippo, the teammate of the dominating something, the Max Verstappen of QRL, and let's see what he can do, man. The McLarens are boxing, and they give themselves really short amount of time to get a banker in, because it's only 10 minutes left, and I'm still wondering what happened to Adam's mob. But let's see what Kippo can do, and then followed by Bloodsport. So yeah, what can Kippo do in Sector 1? It is gonna be, when he finishes Camel Straight, a 30.4, and then let's see what Bloodsport can do, because those guys still have to put up a lap on board. And first Kippo even closer to Sector, nah, it's first gonna be Bloodsport. What can he do? A 30.0, that's not slow. Oh, when Kippo is coming close to, yeah, it's gigantic sectors, of course. It's the longest track, or is it Las Vegas now? But yeah, it's really long. So, and Kippo is doing a 1 coming around the last corner of Sector 2, and it's gonna be a 114.4. Let's go back to Bloodsport and see if he can be quicker than 114.4. His first sector was 4/10 quicker than Kippo. So let's see what Bloodsport can do. 114.4, and Bloodsport is doing a 113.4. Wow, what a difference. So Kippo is not on it, or Bloodsport is just amazing this lap. So let's see what Kippo can do in his first lap of sector, short qualifying, 142.9. And Bloodsport coming up until to the last double chicane, and then really tidy around the last corner. Is it going to be close to the top 3? I think it is. It looked really hooked on, and it's P2, so really close to something. Wow, Bloodsport at his home country doing an amazing first lap. That is not what I expected, man. So let's see who is on a lap. Is it Joe Knight? I think it is, yeah, and he still has to. So, but I'm also interested in Ciares, man. He's a really quick guy, at least last week in Qatar. So, oh, we also have Panther. Is Panther on a lap? He's almost done with his lap, followed by his teammate who also didn't do a lap, and it's Jeffrey. But Panther is not gonna do a good lap here. But is Jeffrey gonna do it? Oh, this looks really hooked up. This is gonna be really quick, I guess. Oh, it's not. 42.3. Well, I mean, it's not bad, but for Jeffrey, I expect a bit more than that. But Joe did a lap, a really slow one. But oh, let's go to Ciares. But because this guy was challenging something last week, so that must mean he is a really capable and quick driver. So. And it's crazy, guys. Usually this was Q1, but it's only, what is it, 7 minutes left in the qualifying session. So it's crazy how quick this goes. And yeah, let's see what CRS can do, man. Can he get close to that first sector time of Bloodsport or something? It was like a 30 low. Let's see what he can do. Is it gonna be a 29 high maybe? It isn't. It's gonna be a 30.1. So yeah, that's not quick enough to contend for P1 or P2 at the moment. And Maxet, I totally didn't focus, did a 141.7, but you know, a lot of drivers will go back into the pits. They will definitely choose to go out again the last couple of minutes to do their last lap and maybe save a set of softs for the race. But CRs, let's see, can he get close to the 114.0 of Bloodsport? It's coming up to, this was Radion, right? Most tracks I don't even know the corners, so this is already impressive. Colopso retired. Wow, did he crash? Oh, and I did miss the delta of Ciaris. So Gabriel distracted me a bit. Good luck, McDonald, Ciaris, and Azwan, says Humble. Well, thanks for watching, Humble. Welcome to the stream, and let's see what Ciaris can do then. Because he's really quick, and this looks really quick as well. This is gonna be definitely close. What? How did he get that time? He was down in sector 1 on both top 2 guys, and now he gapped him with 3/10. That is not what I expected after seeing his first sector. Well, Farga Balázs is going. I assume this is a Hungarian. Yeah, that's insane, man. How did he find that time? He was down a 10th in sector 1. But yeah, let's go and see what Farga can do. Hey, we got 20 guys. So Whackfest joined. So guys, we have a full lobby. That's making me happy. Well, I missed the sector time again, but yeah, I can't, like I said, I can't always follow everything alone. So yeah, Whackfest only got 4 minutes and 1 lap to do it probably. So it's gonna be spicy for him, but we all know that he can do well. But yeah, let's see what Farga can do. It's gonna be a 141.8. It's decent in the top 6. So Coffee Goose, is he on a lap? Nah, he's 15 seconds down, so that's not on a lap, of course. Is it McDonald then? Oh, McDonald invalidated, so yeah, Ciaris just did his lap. Okay, so Azwan still needs to do a lap, and I think he is on a lap, so let's see what he can do now. So, Mr. U. Perry. And yeah, it seems that Humble knows 3 guys that are driving now. Ciaris, McDonald, and Azwan. So let's see what Azwan can do, because he really needs to lap now. But I'm a bit like, why didn't he come out later? Because now he is doing his lap, boxing, and then he probably won't make it, because Spa is such a long track for an outlap. I mean, it's at least close to 2 minutes to do an outlap, unless you're burning your tires, of course. But Azwan, oh, he's correcting himself and losing a lot of time, and that's gonna be a really slow lap. Still good enough for P10. The gaps are insane, man. But let's go take a look at the other AlphaTauri. Oh yeah, he just did the lap, I forgot. So it's an Alfa Romeo on an outlap. Is it? Yeah, it's Tyler. So Tyler is one of the first guys doing his last laps. But I'm convinced that Azwan is not gonna be able to do another lap, because the outlap is already, you know, almost 1 minute 50, 2 minutes. So yeah, Tyler, the first guy that's, you know, close to the 2 minute mark, the 2 minute warning mark, and you know, let's see what he can do. He's at P9. Okay guys, I want to take a look at the gaps here. So the gaps are insane, man. It's in total, you know, I don't take Panthers lap serious, 8 seconds off, but you know, 1.82. You know, the gaps are insane. Like the top 6 is within a second. Well, actually top 7, and we all know that, you know, Jeffrey can always put some magic out of his bag. So, but what is Tyler doing? Okay, so I really want to know Oh, Calypso's game is not working, so has to back out of this. That's unfortunate, mate. So it is gonna be 19 drivers then. But Tyler in his first sector here, going up to Eau Rouge, one of the most dangerous exits of the circuits. We've seen at least 2 or 3 drivers die here recently. It's insane. Or Night Nerd with a 5-place grid penalty, but that is that must be a lobby reset in my opinion. That's also how it works with PSGL, unless it was justified, but I'm not sure. But usually that's a lobby reset. So if someone is listening like Joe, this probably is a lobby reset, unless it was really a dumb move by Night Nerd. But let's see what Tyler can do. But I really want to focus on guys like Ciara, Something and Bloodsport, because they are... Oh, well, S1 is retiring. And Panther left the session. Yeah, so Bloodsport is on a lap. Let's go to Bloodsport after Tyler, because I think Bloodsport is the guy behind him. Yes, he is. So, and Bloodsport is one of the guys who can really go for that. Why am I not showing times, though? Sorry guys, the times are back now. That was scary. Imagine if I forgot it completely. Yeah, unfortunately Calypso, but let's see if Tyler can get a little slipstream of the Ferrari. Wow, aggressive over the curb. And he's losing time. But let's go to Bloodsport. Oh, he's improving for P7 though, but Bloodsport, what can he do? He is down with 7.9 thousandths. Or what is it? 79 thousandths. Wow. But you know, he can all make it up in Sector 3. I think Sector 3 is the hardest to improve though. But maybe he will gain some time in this little section, the double chicane. Oh, he's going wide. But he's having a good exit though. Is it good enough? I know he was close to his own time, but it's not enough. And is it Jeffrey? I think, yeah, Jeffrey's up with 6 tenths almost. Is it enough for Paul? It is not enough. It's close to Something, but not enough. So let's go and see what Wackfest can do. And then behind Wackfest, it's I think Red Bull of Something. No, it's the teammate. It's Kippo. So what can Wackfest do in this one and only lap of this qualifying session? Oh, it's only good for P12, and oh, Kippo invalidated. But is Something gonna take pole here? He needs 3 tenths. Whoa, Maxette with a 141.399. Sorry, Maxette, I completely missed both of your laps. But let's see what Something can do. The 3 consecutive race winner, 3-time I should say. And is it enough? No, it's not enough. It's only P3. Wow, this is going quickly now. Night Nerd, he's improving with 3 tenths. Is it enough to improve a lot? No, it isn't. P9. That's how big the gaps are, man. Let's take a look at... Wow, this is going quickly, guys. Ferrari. Let's go to... No, he finished, so... Is it... I think this is it, guys. Yeah, I almost lost my focus here because it's so intense to do it alone, but I think this is it. Yeah, everyone who retired is out. Everyone who's in the pits and everyone... Yeah. So no more laps going on at the moment. So it's wow, Ciaris, what? He improved again, 41.0. So I even missed that. So while Maxette was getting close to Ciaris, he even improved again. Well, pull by 3 tenths is not insane in my opinion, but gapping Something with 3 tenths is insane. Wow, and Maxette, really good, man, P2. So sorry guys if I missed some things, but like Maxette, I missed both his laps, but Ciaris is having pole here, gapping Maxette with 3.10, 3.5 almost. Maxette P2, really impressive. He's in front of Something, and then we've got 3 Dutch guys behind each other. So the real golden P4, that's looking better for him. Last week it was out of the top 10, I guess, or at least close to the top 10. Jeffrey, his first race of the season in P5. Bloodsport, really unfortunate that he can't get closer to, you know, the top 3 again like last week. And that's it, guys. Wow, I didn't have enough time to do that, but wow, this is intense, guys. It's hot. I have to do it alone. But we're preparing for the sprint race. Let's see. I think the drivers are preparing their setups. I think formation lap is still off. I don't know if park fermé is off, but oh my god. Like, that's what I mean. Like, Ciares was already in P1, but because he didn't change position, I thought it was like, you know, still the same time, but he even improved 3/10 on himself. Well, Maxet is out qualifying something, so that's also really, I told you guys, he is also a really capable driver. So yeah, Jeffrey, I think he didn't practice a lot probably, but so P5 is decent, but no, he's really quick, so yeah, let's see what the real GOAT can do from P4. I think that's a really good qualifying for him compared to last week, but you know, yeah, it's really tough for the championship, you know, the champion of season 1, I should say. So, waiting for players. This can take a while, guys, because I've seen at PCL it was also taking a long time. Or are we lobby resetting? I'm not sure. But, you know, let's wait. Okay, so guys, in chat, please predict the sprint race winner for me. So it was Ciares on pole. Then we got Maxet on P2, something P3. Oh, we're starting. So there we go. And wow. Let's see if it all works. Okay, let's just first go to the start. Ciares is still leading. The real GOAT is already P2. Wow, he went for the move. And also a Ferrari off, and something lost position as well. Lots were already in P3 while I'm putting up the data here. Sorry guys. This is let's see what tire. Okay, let's go. So 2 guys on softs and 218 on mediums. And I am not sure why Collapse's car has started, because he told me that he is not racing. But let's go and see what happens here. Mercedes of the real GOAT is in P2, and a little bump for something on Bloodsport's behind. That's not ideal. Something losing a place to Tyler, while Bloodsport is going wide, or he's just leaving space. Wow, this is already getting intense. And look at the gap. Ciares is already 1.8 seconds in front of P2. And something is getting the place back to Tyler, who's now in P5, while Farga is really close. Let's see if he can go for some nice moves here. But also close to both Williamses. Wow. Wow. I'm creating new words here. This is so intense, guys. I totally missed the race start, but if I have to put all the data, please excuse me for it. But here we go. We're rolling, and Ciares is leading with 1.8 seconds. Insane, guys. That guy is quick. But yeah, Coffee Goose out of the DRS. We got 2 Ferraris behind each other, while something is really close to Bloodsport, going on the outside, leaving space, and that's P3 for him. So, wow. Oh, a little bump there. That reminds me a bit of Thomas Runner and Jarno Upmeer. But look at the perspective of Farga. Is it all going well? Yes, it is. So let's go to Breakfast, because he's actually the car that's behind. Well, Night Nerd is overtaken by his teammate Joe Knight. I don't know if it was, you know, a real battle or if he let him by. While Farga is overtaking in Eau Rouge. Crazy stuff, man. I always am so careful through Eau Rouge. I think I would never dare to overtake there, man. Yeah, Ciares is playing the Verstappen simulator at the moment. Well, I thought that something was the Verstappen of the league. Wow, that new guy is definitely a quick guy, and I'm already sweating. So let's see what Night Nerd and Joe Knight are doing. Are they keeping it clean, or are they battling? Let's see what happens, man. They both need points, man. I think they're both not having double points yet. I think only the top 7 or... yeah, 7 having 10 points in the standings, but CR is already leading 2 seconds. It's insane. Can Panther maybe go for a move here? He's patiently waiting, but I think Coffee Goose, you know, he's creating that gap. So no DRS for him, and it's hard for the guys behind the top 10 to, you know, get into the DRS now. So it's up to him to get into the DRS, while Breakfast is closing in to the both Williams. And yeah, Tyler also lost some DRS, so I hope for the Williams that he's not holding them up. While Bloodsport is having a 5-second penalty, corner cutting. Wow, what did I miss here, guys? Bloodsport around. Oh no, and I missed it, but I was focusing on the battle of P6 with, you know, the both Williams. And oh my god, this is insane, man. Bloodsport retired. He retired in the pits though, but wow. And another overtake in Eau Rouge, or at least an attempt that looked really close. And let's see if he can go for a move. Both Williams, can they go for a move? But something also, and yes, that's a move. Joe Knight is going for the overtake. Oh no, the Alfa Romeo is spinning a bit, and that's helping Night Nerd for P6. And something, look how close he is. Can he go? I mean, this is Adam's Mob retired as well. And I think Calypso's car is driving, but it's an AI. And I think Nightwing also served his 5 grid penalty because there was probably no lobby reset. Let's take a look at the... Oh, there's a virtual safety car. No, a safety car. That's giving me some time to breathe, man. Wow. While Tyler is serving... is having a severe collision with Breakfast. Oh man, a drive-through for Joe Knight. What's happening, guys? Okay, so position changes. Wow, something overtaking someone under a safety car. What's happening here, guys? So Maxette is a big loser here from P2 to P14, losing 12 positions. Jeffrey losing 7 positions. Yeah, big winners here are Breakfast, G1 Gaming, also Joe Knight. Almost everyone in the top 10 gained a position. But yeah, the biggest loser, of course, Bloodsport. I don't know what happened. He was in P3 and battling with something, and then all of a sudden he needed to cut the corner and he was around. So I think it was with something. So this could really help the real GOAT, because if something will get penalized after the race for maybe the incident with Bloodsport, I'm not sure, it's just guessing, then maybe the real GOAT will get some points deficits. But yeah, it's only maximum 8 points. It's a sprint race. Joe Knight retired. Wow, guys. What is happening? I don't follow this anymore, man. I was already having a hard time following it, but what is happening? Bloodsport out, Joe Knight out, Adam's Mob out. I think Joe Knight might have retired because of his drive-through though. It's only 4 laps to go after this, and that's probably why he retired, while Tyler is getting a 3-second penalty. Imagine, corner cutting under the safety car. So this is crazy. What I've seen in 3-4 laps, well, Farga is overtaking Night Nerd under the safety. What is the lobby glitch or something, or am I crazy? Well, yeah, this is definitely giving guys like Maxette and Jeffrey a chance to fight back when we go back and see what tires they're on. It's 3 guys in the back on the softs, new softs. But yeah, Tyler is having a penalty, so that's gonna be a really hard job to get into the points. It's a top 8 getting points. It's you know, simple. P1 is getting 8 points, P8 is getting 1 point, so you can calculate the rest. But yeah, crazy stuff here. I don't know if Bloodsport is now watching the stream since he's retired, but if you are, explain to me what happened. While the real GOAT is overtaking Ciaras under the safety car. What is... Oh, they're... What? They're overtaking the same... Guys, am I still seeing the same as... Okay, I might go into a call in Discord. Hey Joe, what is happening, man? All the drivers are overtaking the safety car. Is the lobby glitched? Please tell me, Joe, because then I'm going to... Wow. This reminds me of F122. What a carnage. This is definitely a glitched lobby. This must be. The safety car is standing still. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go back to the comms box here. I'm gonna join a voice channel.
Cool. So,
Guys,
So burn up the tire.
guys, what is happening?
Ja, het is allemaal geglitcht.
Okay.
I don't know what happened at the front. Why this happened? I don't know. I just saw them ghosting through the safety car, and I was like, what?
Yeah, on my screen it was going nuts, man. Everyone was overtaking the safety car and stuff, but so I assume we're just gonna completely restart the sprint race because it was all carnage.
Are we? Why?
Oh, yeah.
Why are we gonna restart the sprint race?
Let's
Why?
go.
Why? Why are we restarting the sprint race? Why?
No, I asked if we should do. I don't even know what's happening. That's why I'm asking.
I mean,
a lot of
finish
glitches
like
and
this.
everything.
A lot of things are happening, but
No, but this race, this is not gonna finish, right? It's
no,
fully
no,
glitched.
it will finish. It will finish. I think the safety car's gonna.
Depends if we drive past it again. Then
Yeah. If we do it again, then we have to restart. If not, then we'll just
Well,
continue.
then I'm gonna stay in this voice channel to see what happens because I'm lost.
Yeah, I'm as confused as you.
you stop. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's just getting
We're
screwed by the game.
safety cars driving again, so we are.
I think
continuing
we're
So
gonna get a late
we're
call.
restarting then. I mean,
No, hold on. Give me a sec. Hold on. I need to catch up because I'm the first one, and
I mean, are we resuming this race or?
I
So-
mean, the safety car's going the same speed. it's going again.
It has to go on a
Not
lap.
in this lap though.
So
No, it's fine. It's fine. It should be fine. Like,
okay,
it should
well,
be good.
then I'm going back to the game.
Yeah. No worries. Or we could just do count back,
What?
lap count back, and start the grid from lap 5, from the order and the start at lap 5. You know.
Sorry, guys, for this. We can't help it. It's the game. But yeah, let's see what happens. The safety car is still. I mean, technically it should have been in already, but I mean, there's no this. If all of the glitches didn't happen, I think the safety car would have gone in lap 4 already, or at least lap 5. But so yeah, we're gonna get 2 laps of racing if this all goes well. But yeah. So sorry guys for the inconvenience here, but yeah, like I said, this is totally the game. And yeah, we can only do what we see, you know? I mean, I can only tell you guys what I see, so... And what I've seen is complete carnage. Well, Kippo is also out already now. But yeah, it's still really spicy. We got Real Goat and something behind each other, but I don't know what happened to something in Bloodsport. Maybe something will get a penalty. I am not sure what happened there, but I mean, we don't have in real life, you know, replays and stuff. We are seeing what we're seeing, nothing more. So, but yeah, this is crazy stuff. So yeah, let's see if the safety car comes in. And we're gonna race for 2 laps. Yeah, this is the worst sprint race I've ever witnessed in the game. Then, I mean, I'm so lost for words here. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I hope what's going on now is actually what's going on for them. That the safety car is going in now, and we're gonna resume for 2 laps. But we definitely need a lobby reset. But I think. Like I said, the safety car is coming in, but I think we should have had a lobby reset before the sprint race started, because there was one guy joining mid-quali and there was a grid place penalty. Usually they need to reset the lobby then. I think that's the mistake here. That's why we're getting glitches. I mean, it shouldn't happen, of course, but, you know, it's EA Sports. It's in the game. Wow. So, we're gonna get a restart. Let's just choose a driver to see the restart from. I want to see it from something's perspective. Because, you know, virtually the Real Goat is gaining 1 point in the standings on something now, if it keeps like this. But let's see what happens. Restart here. And I think CRS is going full throttle right away. Let's see if something can go for a move. I think he's just patiently waiting, of course, but I don't think we're gonna get DRS for the rest of this race again, because usually it's getting activated after 3 laps after the safety car. So, no overtakes yet, only behind Kalopso and As1, but I think Kalopso is an AI, so it doesn't really matter. So we got 3 guys on new softs behind. I think Tyler and As1. Oh wait, Kippo retired, of course, but wow, something is really getting closer and already gapping Fargas with 810s. Really good on the brakes here. Jeffrey going for a move here for P9. But I think for the rest of the race, I want to see the battle for, you know, the win. That's when McDonald is getting a 3-second penalty, not helping him at all. But he's not having a point either way. But look how close Something and the Real Goat are. They're battling. Something is, I don't know if he was forcing off track, but the Real Goat didn't have a lot of space. It was really close to the wall, but yeah, Something is having P2. And while they were battling, Farga is also going for the move, and that really lost the Real Goat, and he must be fuming. While Jeffrey is spun around. I don't know if it was a battle, but he is out of the points. That is unfortunately unfortunate. So, CRS is in his own league again, 1.5 seconds because of all the battling, but the Real Goat must be fuming. I think he barely had space on the exit there, and then he lost also position to Farga, now in P3. So, as it stands, oh, Farga is going for the move. And the Real Goat is following them. So, can he get a good exit now? And, you know? Nah, I think... Wow, so where is Farga coming from with his pace? Something and Farga are battling. Wow, and the Real Goat with a nice move on the inside, but is he having a good exit? Now, it's not as good as Farga, and Farga is having an amazing exit for P2 now, and Something is tapped by the Real Goat. That was definitely on Something, the Real Goat, but unfortunately they are still alive, and Nightwing is also looking to join this party because of all that battling and wheel banging going on. But Nightwing has no chance to go around them here. Oh, and Something really aggressive. Oh, that's not... I think that was on Something, man. He was aggressively going over the curb, and that lost the Real Goat again a place. Wow. Well, Nightwing in P4 now. So he's enjoying this restart. That's why he definitely didn't want the lobby reset. But yeah, look at this. Farga 3 seconds behind. The Real Goat coming back at Nightwing though. So Night Nerd, I should say. But look how close this is for P4. Yeah, I think Something was a little bit too aggressive there on the curb of... what was it? Oh man, I forgot the... Lecombe. Yeah, Gabriel, I think you have to agree with me. That was... Oh, Something is having a 3-second penalty. And that's virtually getting the Real Goat 2 points more than... If he doesn't battle too hard. Oh no, he doesn't have to battle because this is Breakfast for P5 with Night Nerd. But the Real Goat is virtually now having 2 points more than Something with the time penalty of Something. Well, Breakfast is going for the move. But oh no, that's wheel banging. Nah, that was just in the limits, but wow, that was intense, guys. And okay, so Night Nerd, because of that little tap, he lost a tenth, so Something still is P4, but Nightwing didn't overtake a single car on track. Wow, he is in the right position, man. Yeah, so I have to say the Real Goat tapped Something a bit in Eau Rouge or out of the exit, but I think in Lecombe, I think Something was aggressively going over the curbs and then touched the Real Goat, and the Real Goat lost position. So in my opinion, it's justified that the Real Goat is still finishing in front of Something here. And also, I don't know what happened between Something and Bloodsport, so maybe he's dropping down further. I don't know, but CR is dominantly winning the sprint race. I mean, it was, what was it? Yeah, 4 seconds almost, but a lot of battling behind him. The Real Goat in P3, Farga in P2, so, you know, 7 points, 6 points, and then Something with 5 points. I'm not sure if he's getting a penalty, but Night Nerd in P5, 4 points, Breakfast G1, Coffee, 3, 2, and 1 points. So, wow. I already almost lost my voice, and I'm gonna tell the guys to lobby restart.
There's no point.
Hey
There's
guys,
no point, man.
guys, My advice is to. Do you think it's needed to reset the lobby? Because I think I know why the whole lobby was glitched. Because
Maybe
guy.
yeah, we can do it.
No. But
yeah,
but one guy joined the quali mid session, and also there was a grid place penalty, and usually also PSGL always resets the lobby then because it can cause glitches. So
yeah.
next
Wait,
time I think it's better
Even before
to.
quali, bro.
Yeah, but next time it's maybe better to reset when those things happen. But
They usually complete the race before they do that, though. Anyway, I'm starting on softs.
Mate, just leave because this just doesn't work.
reset the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also
If
my
everyone
advice.
is gonna stay in, it's just gonna continue.
I mean, we need to
Yeah.
we need to get confirmation. Blood needs to make sure everyone knows this. Like,
Yeah, but is he gonna race with one guy in the lobby?
No, but if we want to make sure it's gonna be fine, we just have to restart, man. Because
well, tell him, innit? I'm a start still, but you know, like let him know.
yeah, but the guy's not even in the fucking.
Well, let's go, guys.
No.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, if you all just leave, then they know.
Yeah, that was what I was saying.
Yeah, we're gonna
Alright, so-
we're gonna restart,
Alright,
man.
cool.
We're
Alright,
gonna
cool.
restart.
No worries. Oh yeah. We need to restart. We need to restart. We need to restart. What,
Yeah,
what
No,
I
bro,
saw
I have
there-
a good start.
I already
No.
said it. I already said it.
No. What I just saw there, yeah, that was not normal. That wasn't normal in a lobby.
Bro,
no.
I saw cars flying.
I saw cars in the
I
air.
already
No.
decided, guys. We're restarting.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna finish the lap and then.
Lobby restart.
Lobby restart. Count back from sprint. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That's what that are watching, but we're gonna do a lobby restart. This game is not ideal today, so. But yeah.
Esports ready.
Yeah.
And Collapso's fucking ghosted as well, so
Yeah, we're restarting. So this is gonna
Yeah.
be a long sit.
Sprint
people are
count
just
back
gonna
grid.
keep going.
Why is the track now not made of ice anymore?
Hey guys, guys, leave.
Yeah. I left already. I left
Yeah,
already,
because
don't
then
worry
they know.
Yeah,
I think there's at least 5 or 7 gonna continue. Like,
Yeah, don't worry about
Full
them.
yeah.
They'll realize.
Okay, I'm gonna ping diff 1 now.
Yeah, I already did it. Don't
Oh,
worry.
you
I
already did it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ahead of the curve, mate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, even Bloodsport is saying lobby is.
I can start P5 now. Thank God. I can start P5 because I got cooked in quali, man. That was so dumb.
Yeah, next
Yeah,
time
like
if that
it's my-
happens, lobby restart.
Yeah.
Mate, just every time I just notice when we join quali, like 3 or 2 people instant leave or instantly crashes or something.
Yeah, but that
Then
isn't
they
their
join
fault, though.
back.
That's just the game, innit? That's
No,
just the
but then they
game.
join back mid-session and
Okay, I will also
Yeah.
leave the
Shit.
lobby.
Alright, cool.
not
So,
like we can do anything about
Yeah.
it, but it's just.
yeah.
Okay, I think somebody will invite me to the lobby. I guess who's gonna make it? Bloodsport.
Yeah, Blood will have to make it.
Yeah.
I'm just
I-
getting the results from
I
the
got my
sprint.
clutch to work now.
Who has the full results from the sprint?
Yeah,
I do. I have it here if you want it.
Yo.
Sarias, Varga, Goat, Jesse, me. Yeah, I have the results, so it's all good.
Hey, does somebody know what happened to Bloodsport and something?
I don't know what happened.
Bro.
All I saw was Blood go into the pits, and I was generally confused.
Yeah, but I
because
mean
his car was off.
because no, Bloodsport and something were battling the double chicane, and then Bloodsport needed to cut the track, and then all of a sudden he was around. So and it was with something, but I'm not sure what happened. But if it was something's fault, then he probably gets penalized. But
Listen, Ray. We're gonna have a long week break.
we need that
we're gonna
break,
have a
man.
long one, you know.
We need
we're gonna
that
have a long
break.
one. It's gonna be long.
20 reports.
Adam, I hope you're ready, man. I hope you're ready for this.
Hey guys that are watching, sorry, it's gonna take a little, maybe 5, maybe max 10 minutes, and then we're racing. But take a little
Oh.
drink or something to eat.
Yes, thanks. I will.
Oh man, hey Nightwing, that the Ferrari really, it was a little touch
Yeah, it's
there.
fine.
But
Yeah, it's fine. He he apologized to me anyway.
Yeah,
It's fine.
but
good.
it's so sad, but for the real goal because he needs to outscore something, you know, and you
Yeah.
literally finished like 96,000 behind
Bro,
something.
I was so angry. I was like,
Yeah.
I need to get these I need to get these seconds. But
I think
it's
if
fine.
that tap didn't happen, then
Where's Bloodsport? I'm sending him the grid if he doesn't have it. I'm sending him.
yeah. So this
grid.
will yeah. So I'm gonna leave this call and I'm just gonna wait for an invite. And
No worries.
yeah, I will entertain the viewers, man.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, good luck, guys.
No worries. Jeffrey, I'm sorry, man. You're starting P15, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, so sorry guys that all of this is happening, but you know, it's hot. The game isn't working with us. I will make sure you're not going to be bored for the next 5 or 10 minutes because I think we need at least that amount of time to restart. We have to make sure that all the grid positions are correct and that everyone is aware that we're restarting. So you know, but yeah. Let me know in chat, guys. I didn't see anyone. Oh wait, did I miss one prediction? But so let me know in chat who is gonna win the race. So, and the sprint is actually the qualifying of the race. So I think so. It's CRs and P1. Yeah, I mean, how can you not predict CRs to win, man? Hey, Ayman. Yeah, CRs, man. Check his files. And no, don't get angry at me. It's a practical joke everyone is using. It's not that I never blamed him for anything. It's just a joke. CRs will win unless the GOAT guy punts him off. Yeah, why would he punt him off, man? The real GOAT is usually a clean driver, so. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna wait until I'm getting invited to a new lobby. So, yeah, what are we going to do? I mean, we can take a look at the calendar for what happens in block 2 after the week break. Because, yeah, we wait. So after the first block. A really nice block in my opinion. I always liked Jeddah and Spa and Spain is also a nice track in my opinion. Qatar was a bit new for me, but you know, the second block, I mean, Imola, Italy, then Suzuka, one of the most beloved tracks, also one of the hardest tracks in my opinion. It's a really tight and tricky track. But then we've got Marina Bay, a really low grip track, and Silverstone, of course, one of the most goated tracks, of course. So yeah, in my opinion, we did a really good job with the calendar. 3 blocks of really nice variable racing. So yeah, Singapore with a new straight will be interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I like it. I really like the tunnel. But yeah. It is what it is. So let's take a look at the standings one more time. Because if I remember, it's CRs now. Oh, I'm getting invited to the lobby by Joe this time. So let's make sure I'm clicking spectate. So we're already having 19 drivers in, so I think we're gonna start soon. So yeah, virtually CRs is having now 21 points, impressive stuff after 2 rounds, and he still has the race to go. So something, if he doesn't get a penalty, I think he was P4, so that's 5 points. So that's 54 points already. And then Bloodsport didn't have a point. The real GOAT is having, what is it? He was P3, 6 points. So he's having now 24 points. So yeah, but let's see, guys, what happens after the race. Nightwing is ahead of me now. Yes, Oh, so he had 3 points, and now he's having, I guess Nightwing was P5, so he's having 4 points. That's now 7 points. So yeah, we don't need to take a look at the track layout again, of course. So let's go back to my fat face, like always. I'm gonna do something about it, guys. I will, you know, I'm now 28. My goal is to lose, you know, 50, 60 pounds in 2 years. That's like 30 kilos for the European guys, or the, you know, the non-English American guys, because they are using LBS. So in 2 years time I need you know, I can zoom in on my face again. It's possible. Thank you. So I think we were missing one, but I think it's Calypso, because Calypso he wasn't even gonna race. So that's next time, guys. We really need to reset the lobby. That's a mistake from us. I mean, I couldn't help it because I'm commentating, but if I was the host, I would, you know, that should have been a reset, and it would have avoided all this carnage. So that's the learning point for us. I mean, we're getting better as a league, in my opinion. I think we're, you know, we're close to having 2 divisions, maybe even 3 soon, because there's another league with a lot of drivers that are maybe going to our league. So that's amazing stuff. But yeah, let's go and see what happens, because we have 22 laps left of Spa-Francorchamps, and we're already streaming 1 hour and 10 minutes. So this could, you know, including the interviews and the outro, this could be a stream of 2.5 hours. Yeah, definitely. So brace yourselves. Fasten your seatbelts. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is forget about the data. I will first focus on the start, and when lap 1 is done, I will make sure the data is all correct, because I can't do it alone, like the data and the start at the same time. So focusing on the start, and then lap 2 I will make sure that the data is all shown, you know, the tires and later the positions, gains and stuff. And also don't forget sometimes about the telemetry, because we also want to know about the ERS levels, of course. And it's 7 seconds left until we're going to have 22 laps of Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. So loading complete. Drivers are preparing, loading up their setups. I hope they won't forget it, because it's stressful, it's hot. Imagine forgetting your setup, that's losing you a lot of tenths a lap. So yeah, I just go to the screen right now already. I just don't want to give ourselves a chance to, you know, bottle it again. I want to do it comfortably, the start of this race, and the data is for lap 2. We don't want to miss anything of the start. This can take a long time. I think the last time watching PGL, I think this loading screen was going on for a couple minutes. It's insane. So yeah, I'm gonna predict CRs for the win. There's no way on paper that, I mean, what you've seen shown us now in quali and the sprints. I mean, the sprint was maybe a bit, you know, he was just in clean air and all the guys behind him were battling, so, you know, but I just hope that someone or something can battle him. So if I'm right, CR is on pole. Then we've got, was it Maxette or Breakfast in P2? Man, if the rear goat in P3, something in P4, Nightwing in P5. Top 3 prediction by Gabri, CR is goat something. Yeah, well, for goat it would be amazing if he's getting, oh, there we go, guys. 5 lights and we have no audio, but the start is important. So let's see if CRs can have a good start. I hope Fargas in P2 is having a good start, but because somebody needs to battle him. And let's see if he can go for the move. No, he's going a bit wide, and something is battling with Night Nerd, and Lightning lost the battle, so he's still P5. So I think no positions gained yet, or the real GOAT. No, he was already P3, I guess. But Propringer going for the move, and McDonald is around, so I don't know if there was contact. Well, Farga is going for the move. Wow. Oh, and I'm clicking the wrong button as always. And CRS is losing 2 positions, so this is what we need, guys. Let's see how CRS is performing when he's not leading. And he's leaving space for Farga on the outside, but he's still going for the move. And we have sound, so I'm happy about that. Something is down in P4, waiting patiently for those guys to go wheel to wheel and lose time on each other. But it's the real GOAT leading in P1, of course P1. But Night Nerd is really close to something, so he's kept his momentum going, and maybe he can go for a couple of moves soon. While Tyler is 7/10 down, so really tricky. But Panther is really close. And while I said it, he's losing time on Wackfest, who's also really close. The whole top 10 is close still. Well, Joe Knight is out of the DRS, but let's take a look at what CRS can do. I hope for the sake of this race he won't go for the move yet, because CRS will only drive away like he did. Oh, and look how quick he is, man. How does he get this speed advantage? Going on the inside, and that's a move for P1. Oh, he had a big moment, a big snap. And now we can put up the data real quickly. The tires I want to know. And there we go. So, CRS is on soft, so that's promising for, well, Farga is going on the inside of something. And that's a retiree Kippo. So something is behind, still in the P4. Farga has lost a position. So yeah, it only makes sense that CRS is leading on soft. So this is looking promising for the real GOAT. I think if he keeps this up, then he definitely, look how close the top 4 is. Wow, it's insane. But they're still in the same position. So okay guys, that was an amazing race start. I followed it all, and we've seen some nice overtakes while Wackfest is going for the move on Maxette for P8. But look at the gap already. G1 is 1.4 seconds behind, and then Wackfest 1.6. While Joe is going for the move on Panther. And I think, oh no, something. And Night Nerd, what? What happened? Why did we miss this again? But I think it was something again involved. Every time I'm going to something and there's a driver close to him, the driver is around. I think Nightwing must have went for a move there, and it's a virtual safety car. Wow. So, my voice. I really have the... I almost want to go in the voice chat and ask what happened to Nightner, but I want to keep it professional, guys. I only do that with technical difficulties, but wow. What is it today that if I switch to something, there's a driver close to him and he's going around? Like in the sprint race it was Bloodsport, and now it's Nightwing. I'm not accusing him of anything because it could have been Nightwing with a stupid move, but wow. Virtual safety car. I'm happy it's not a full safety car. Let's go racing. I want to see some action. But I don't know what's going on with the Deltas, but some guys are all of a sudden out of the DRS. I've seen in PSGL this week that the Delta can be really messed up because Jarno lost a race win because of that. He was 2 seconds ahead of Longe. But after the safety car reset, it was all of a sudden 1.3. So, yeah, are we going again? No, it's still a virtual safety car. Well, wow, the real GOAT is 1.6 behind. That's what I mean. I hope this is going all fair and square. But yeah, I want to go for this perspective. DRS enabled and race again. Let's go, guys. Farga. Oh, the real GOAT with a move on the inside. What a move in Lecombe. But CRS is going for the switchback. Oh, almost Farga in the back of him. And I think that's 2 positions lost again from CRS. So really nice move. That's what we want to see from real GOATs. There's a reason he was champion in Season 1. Amazing stuff. And something is struggling in P5. And he's still having that DRS gap. How do I say this? You know, he's having the guys in P6 and P7 out of the DRS while he's going for a brave move on the outside. What a move from something. Just outbraked him there, I guess. And Maxette is going for the move on G1 Gaming for P7. But wow, guys, look at this. Are we gonna have an amazing battle in the top 3 again, like we had last week? A long stint. We had a top 3 battle between Ciaris, Something, and Bloodsport, and now it's Ciaris again but now with Farga, and he's going back for the move for P2. Wow, I'm struggling with the words. Forgive me for that, but amazing stuff here, man. This is what I love. While Tyler is really close to Something, is Something having damage? He's struggling. He's almost 2 seconds down on Farga. But yeah, they're on quicker tires, but it's the Real Goat leading. Amazing stuff here, guys. And Bloodsport is on hards. Wow, that's a brave move. I think last week it also worked out for him, starting on hards. He was really confident while the Real Goat is going for the move. That's the right button. I mean, the Farga was going for a move on the Real Goat. Wow. And that's the top 3 completely different now. While the Real Goat was leading, it's now CR is leading again and Farga in P2. But of course they have a little tire compound deficit. They're on a softer compound, and I think at least 6-7 laps they're quicker. So let's see if Farga is brave enough to go for a move, because I think what is it? Before the double chicane, if you have good momentum, you can really outbrake yourself there, or brake, you know, just enough and go for a move there. Well, I'm struggling for the words again, but Something is has lost a position to Tyler, but I don't know, is he having damage? Let's take a look. There's M plates are still on it, so well, let's take a look from this perspective. If Farga is going for the move, he's not going for the move, he's sticking behind. But if he's getting a good exit, he's gonna open up the DRS, and let's see if it helps to get him going for the move on P1. Nah, it's not enough. And I'm really interested to see what happens with strategies, because Bloodsport is the only driver, active driver, still on hards. But once the softs are, you know, wasted, let's see if the medium runners can have a little advantage, because, you know, are they going long and ending on softs? Are the softs going quickly in and going on the hards, or maybe extending for the mediums? Well, Something is going for the move on Tyler, and that's P4 again, but look, he is 2 seconds down almost, and the Real Goat is really nice chilling behind the soft runners. The softs are still the quicker tire, but you know, when the softs are pitting, it's up to him to, you know, create that gap. And something about creating gaps, he was almost 2 seconds down, and now he's 7/10 behind the Real Goat. How did he do that? Let's take a look at the ERS, because he might have used some ERS. Oh, I think he used a bit of ERS there, because the front runners are all having 90%. So yeah, it's all making sense. I think the Real Goat used 20% to get a little closer to the top 3, and he did it successfully. But it's also the top 5 all within the DRS now, so that's what we want to see. Tight battle up front. Let's take a look at the position changes. So Tyler 7 positions, Maxette 4, and Bloodsport 8 from P19. Of course, a little unlucky in the sprint race. And then big losers here are McDonald and Coffee Goose. Well, Something is going for the fastest lap, so his ERS definitely made a difference there. And is he gaining ERS again? Wow, he's still at 60, so that's one downside for him now, that the front runners, the top 3, are having more ERS to play with. But yeah, look at this, guys. The top 9 is all in the DRS now, and Ciaris is going for the move, and it's an easy move with DRS. But it's the Real Goat also going for the move on Farga. Oh, late move. I think I don't want to say it was moving on the braking, but it was a late move to the right, and yeah, that was really tricky, man. If the Real Goat wasn't aware, that could have ended in tears there. I think maybe don't move that late next time. Because I think the Real Goat was looking to go there, and then all of a sudden he went to the right. So yeah, hard defending. But yeah, the top 7 is in DRS, but yeah, they're all a bit too far away. Maxette, Breakfast and Tyler all 7/10s behind, but also Farga 7/10s behind. So I hope we're not seeing the same as a sprint race again, that now Ciares is gapping the field again. I really enjoyed that top 3 battle in the first couple of laps, so I hope we're getting it soon. But it's Farga that is not quick enough to close that gap again. And how much ERS is he having? Yeah, use a bit of ERS, man. I mean, if you don't have the raw pace, use a bit of ERS, because, you know, you don't want to be that driver that's holding up the field and getting out of the DRS of the front runner, man. But now it's up to the real GOAT then to show his pace and use a bit of ERS, as you can see. And yeah, I'm surprised that something, you know, got that gap down from 2 seconds to within DRS. I mean, after that overtake for P4, he really closed that gap. So, while Breakfast is struggling to get into the DRS. Yeah, look at Bloodsport. He's also really, you know, on hards, but I think he's too far down. But maybe he will get some points, but the big points are definitely out of the contention as it is now. While Panther and G1 are battling it out for P8. And I think Panther has got the best of him. So, let's see what the top 3 can do, man. I want to see some battling going on. While Jeffrey's going for the move on Night Nerd. And I really want to know what happened to Night Nerd, man. Because was that also with something? I am not sure, but yeah, maybe in the interviews we can find out. Like, maybe we should interview something to ask what happened with him in Bloodsport and Night Nerd, or we should interview Bloodsport and Night Nerd to see what happened, because I really want to know. Well, something is closing in on the real GOAT. The 2 rifles, the 2 Dutchmans, what can they do? It's gonna be, you know, they're both a medium, so in my opinion, on Spa, yeah, I think soft medium, medium softs is a really good strategy. It's doable. So yeah, I think those guys in the end on softs is gonna be amazing. I mean, I don't think they're gonna go on hards. And Adams Mob again out of this race. This is not his day. Whoa! Was that the real GOAT going into the back of Farga? Was it some debris? Was it a part of his front wing? Let's see. Is his end plates? Yeah, his end plates are still fine. I thought it was a bit of debris going there, but maybe it was just me. But, you know, while Tyler is out of the DRS now, and something is gaining, this is definitely going to be a move for P3. The real GOAT is trying to do anything, but it's, you know, you know, I think the DRS of something, the real GOAT is helping him, of course. The only person without DRS in the top 4 is Farga, and this is amazing, guys. We have 4 drivers who are battling for the lead. But yeah, battling, I mean, oh, it's CRs and P2 now. I've missed something, but I was focusing something on the real GOAT, and I think something tapped Farga a little bit. But even though that happened, Farga is now leading again. So, and I think it's gonna be really close to the pit stop window of the soft runners. Oh yeah, the ERS is still on. Let's see what ERS they have. Almost full for the top 2 guys. Oh, and the top 3 and 4 is around 50%. So, but yeah, it makes sense. They have to keep up with the soft runners, and they will get some ERS back after the pit stop, of course. But I think if I was the soft runners now, I would really smash the ERS and go for a pit stop soon, because, you know, I think the tires are getting worse and worse now. I mean, 7 laps on softs is crazy at Spa. 14 laps to go. Bloodsport still in P11 while Pro Pringle leaves the session. Oh, and it's the soft runners indeed in the pits. Did they use some ERS? Let's see. Oh, they barely used ERS. So yeah, now it's the real GOAT virtually leading, but you know, the undercut is really extreme this game. So I am convinced that what is it? Farga and Ciares are coming out ahead after the real GOAT and something pitted, but you know, the tire advantage in the end is also really big this game. Like, the real GOAT and something will probably go for softs in the end, so it's gonna be really interesting to see when they pit, where Ciaris and Farga are coming out. And Ciaris went for the hearts. I didn't see that coming. Farga on a medium, so this is maybe a chance for Farga. Is it a mistake from Ciaris? I can't imagine that somebody would go 8 laps on softs and then 14 on hards, man. That must have been a mistake from Ciaris. But yeah, already Farga really close to the driver in front, Jeffrey, on older mediums. Oh, that's a bit of wheel banging there. So yeah, that's already a place for Farga again, and let's see if Ciaris. This could really help Farga if Jeffrey's gonna defend hard to Ciaris. Oh my god, that was really close. Oh man, this is helping the real goat in something. And about the real goat in something, let's see if something can go for a move. Well, Bloodsport is overtaking G1, if I'm right. But let's see. I think something is really looking quick here, and I think he's waiting for the DRS. He's gonna, yeah, because he knows the guys behind him that have pitted are battling and going for a late move in the double chicane. Oh, the real goat going off track a bit, but yeah, I don't know why something lost time now, but he's definitely going for the move here on the camel straight, because why would you go for a late lunge in a double chicane while you also can wait for this overpowered DRS and go for the move for the lead? And Ciaris and Jeffrey are battling a bit. Ooh, this could help. This could help the front runners, and something is now leading the race. But let's go back to the guys behind, because I think Jeffrey is holding up Ciaris here. Farga is now 2 seconds in front, and this is not helping Ciaris at all. And also on the hard tires. Wow, this is getting spicy, guys. I think Farga could potentially come out ahead of something in the real goat when they pit, but ooh, Ciaris lost some time and he's on a harder compound. I don't know if that was supposed to be the hards, because I wouldn't do that. If I would start on softs in this game, I would definitely go on the mediums in a second stint. There's no way I would touch the hards. But yeah, it's Tyler close behind Nightwing. And about Nightwing, I mean, the sprint was really fortunate for him, but the race already is really, you know, crazy. While Joe is getting a penalty, and Williams, both Williams are not enjoying this day, man. I mean, even though Nightwing had a good result in the sprint, he's now struggling in the race. It's so unfortunate for him. Yeah, also unfortunate. Look at Ciaris. He was close to the, you know, the potential lead the whole race, but now he's 1.4 down on Farga, and Farga is having way quicker tires. But even though he's having quicker tires, he's losing time on Ciaris. Look, the gap is increasing, decreasing, I should say. While Bloodsport is going for the move for P6. Oh no, As1 is pitting. That's why he's gaining that position. I'm also interested what Bloodsport is going to do. He's definitely going to softs later on, but you know. Oh, Ciaris is managing to get into the DRS, and I'm gonna take a sip of my water while the real goat is going for the move for P1. And it's now, you know, it's now up to them to not battle too hard, because they are, I think they are definitely going to be close when they pit, because I think a little bit time lost by Farga, but a lot of time lost by Ciaris. And Ciaris, how is he doing this? He is on a way harder compound. The mediums should be way quicker, but no problem. Ciaris is just gapping him with almost a second in one lap. But yeah, let's see what happened. I think something and the real goat are definitely gonna be working together now. They must be, because even though they're rivals, there's no way they should fight now, because that will definitely lose them time. And, you know, giving an advantage to Ciaris and Farga again. But oh man, I'm nervous, man. Like, it was a top 4 battle before the pit stops of Ciaris and Farga, but I'm really excited to see where are the real goat and something coming out compared to Ciaris and Tyler. And also, I'm also really interested by Bloodsport, man. What can he do later on? Because I'm convinced he's definitely going to be on the softs. There's no way he's going to mediums. But yeah, well, nothing really much is happening at the moment. I think Ciaris is closing in, while Night Nerd also has a penalty. Like, let's take a look at the penalties. Oh, That's the wrong side. Yeah, 3 seconds for Joe, S1 Night Nerd, and McDonald. So, something is definitely going for the move again. This must be an easy move unless they tap. But yeah, this is definitely DRS open, and oh, little defending on the outside, and that's indeed a move. And Wackfist is 1.7 behind. It's not over for him as well. Well, Farga and Ciaris are going for the move on Bloodsport, and imagine, guys, those guys pitted and they now overtake Bloodsport, who still has to pit, but he's on a totally different strategy. So still some decent points on the table for Bloodsport, even though, you know, he's getting overtaken by guys who already pitted. But yeah, that's not on him. Totally different strategies. And about different strategies, it's still something in a real goat leading. While Night Nerd is getting overtaken by the real by G1 Gaming. Yeah, both Williams are struggling, man. They're really unfortunate, and Joe Knight is even getting overtaken now by Coffee Goose in a Ferrari, and yeah. But Farga is still keeping Ciaris behind. I don't know if he's managing tires, Ciaris. Let's take a look at the ERS again. Like, Ciaris is now at 50% and Farga is at almost 50%. But let's also take a look at the ERS of the front runners. It's also 50%. Oh, what? Oh, something is spitting. I was shocked. But okay, this is important, guys. What is something? So something is undercutting the real go. But where is he coming out? Let's find out. This is gonna be in. Yeah, he is coming out way behind. Wow, and that's how powerful the undercut is. Look at the gap. Something was in the top 4, and now he is how many seconds behind them? That must be, wow, 10 seconds. While Ciaris is going for the move with DRS open on Farga. Nothing Farga can do without DRS, of course. But wow, this is intense. I'm also intense, but this is crazy. While something is losing a position to the driver who's on 12 lap old mediums, and this could ruin something's race. Wow. And the real goat is definitely going for the, you know, the extending here. He wants to have the freshest softs of all in the end, but look how much time something has to make up, man. He is what is it, 10.3 behind, so he is 10 seconds behind the guys he was fighting for with in the top 4 before the pit stop. That's crazy. And the real goat is only losing more time now because Farga and Ciaris are flying. They're really on it. And look, Panther is losing a position, and now it's up to Farga. He really needs to go for a move quickly on Panther, and he's definitely going to on the inside here. And if I was Panther, I wouldn't fight too hard, leave space, because you don't want to get involved into this. And he's going into the pits for a new set of softs, while the real goat is also pitting for a new set of softs. And let's see where he comes out, because I think something also gapped the real goat now, because the undercut is really strong. I think realistically real goat is at least a second or 2 behind. Let's see if it is. And there is something, and he is indeed a couple of seconds behind, at least 1.5 as I can see. But look, we got the early pitters, Ciaris and Farga is definitely going for the move, or he isn't. So it was closed, the Ciaris closed the door there, and so yeah. Bloodsport is a driver who's like, yeah, he can go really long and go be a rocket ship in the end. But I think, yeah, if he wants some decent points, I shouldn't wait too long now, because Bloodsport is only losing time. But let's take a look at the gap to the leader. I really want to see that. So Farga is, you know, he is still within a second of Ciaris, but something, he made up 2 seconds or 1.5, but he's still 8 seconds behind the leader, like, and the real goat is 11 seconds. So wow, the undercut is insane. But you know, look at the tire difference, something, and the Real Goat on fresh softs, Ciaris and Farga on, you know, hards and mediums. So this could get really spicy, but I'm not sure. I mean, esport is, we've seen Jarno do it, like cut through the field while G1 is getting a time penalty. But yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's go back to the intervals because we don't want to miss battles while something is closing in on Tyler. Oh, a safety car. Oh my god. Oh man, that's that's so lucky. That's lucky for Bloodsport. Wow, and something is yeah, that's not really lucky, but I think it's wise for the Real Goat to stay out because he is only on 1 lap used softs. I mean, oh wow, and something almost spun into the pit exit there. G1 Gaming definitely cost a safety car, but and yeah, this is so unlucky for Ciaris and Farga because they are still out on used hards and mediums, and the guys behind are on fresh softs besides of S1. Wow, and Bloodsport is P4 now. That is so lucky. He was probably, when he was gonna pit on his old hards, he was definitely, you know, close to the end of the field, and now he's P4 on fresh softs. If there's one guy really lucky here, it is Bloodsport. And yeah, something lost some places, but I think the Real Goat made a good decision here because he is, you know, Ciaris and Farga have used mediums and hards, so technically the Real Goat should be flying past them, and Bloodsport only has 1 lap younger tires. Panther's same tires. Aswan is on hard, so the only guy that Real Goat is, you know, maybe worried about is something on 1 lap's fresher tires and Bloodsport. But really wise decision for the Real Goat to stay out because, oh, and Ciaris and Farga are now pitting, but that's in my opinion stupid because they're losing a lot of places now. When they would have pit earlier, the gaps were still bigger, but now the gaps are closer. Yeah, G1, that's unfortunate, mate, but you gave Bloodsport a big opportunity here, man. He was nowhere on his hards, and now he is on fresh softs. And he is in contention for big points now. Okay, so I was wrong. Ciaris and Farga are still in the front, but actually it was big brain by Ciaris and Farga because now they're on 2 lap soft, younger softs, and they're behind the Real Goat. But still, I understand why the Real Goat stayed out because the Real Goat would be behind something now if he wouldn't pit, and now, you know, he's got some guys behind him to cover him up for something, so cover him off, I should say. I almost lost my voice, and we have 6 laps to go and an interview left, or maybe 2, 3. Oh man, I'm so exhausted already. It's so hot. Muscle memory, yeah. So yeah, I was a bit wrong about Ciaris and Farga. I thought the field was closer again after the 1 lap of safety car, but they still had a really good gap to the, you know, the top 4, 5. So even though they pitted late, they are still P2 and P3. But yeah, the Real Goat 2 lap older softs. But guys like Bloodsport and Panther can really hold up something, maybe. I mean, I think for the Real Goat, mentally it would be good before the break that he is ending in front of something. Even though maybe he's losing out on Ciaris and Farga here today. If he can get a bit of a points deficit to something, you know. Because I think for the Real Goat, it feels like something is his rival this year. Because Ciaris is a reserve, and Farga, we haven't seen that much yet of him. So yeah, and Bloodsport is of course P2 in the standings, but to be honest, pace-wise he is in the contender, but you know, when he's finding himself in positions like these, you know, being nowhere the whole race, you know, he went from P19 to P11 and then on hards, probably would have been behind in the field again when he pitted, and now he's on fresh softs in P4, you know, everything can happen, and this proves it. Yeah, I'm doing fine, G1. You're not doing fine, I see. Oh, the safety car isn't in yet, so we are getting, what is it? 5 laps of racing. Oh, this is gonna get spicy again, man. I don't remember commentating a race without a safety car, man. Or was it? No, Qatar wasn't a safety car, right? Or was it? I don't remember. 2 points in the sprint, nice, man. So we were P6, 7. But yeah, oh man, this is spicy. I mean, look at the real GOAT is having 2 lap older softs. But something lost, something sacrificed some positions only to have 1 lap younger softs compared to the real GOAT. So I think it was really wise from the real GOAT to stay out, but also wise from Ciaris and Farga to stay out another lap, because they are now on fresh softs behind the real GOAT. So, you know, technically they should get some. Maybe they need a lap or 2, but they will definitely feel that tire advantage of compared to the real GOAT. But yeah, realistically, Panther is a bit of a sitting duck with something behind, and Maxette is also really quick. Jeffrey. But yeah, I am definitely yeah. What driver should I spectate the restart? Like, should I just do this screen, or should I spectate from something from P6? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this, because something is really a driver who should be capable of overtaking Panther quickly. So let's see what happens from his view. If we're gonna see, you know, Ciaris or Farga go for a bold move. Yeah, you made it really interesting, G1. I think Bloodsport is loving you. I mean, he was on old hards, and if he pitted, he would probably come out in the back of the field, and all of a sudden he is now P4 and fresh softs, while something is overtaking Panther. But yeah, that's all corrected now. So, 5-second penalty for Tyler. Did he ram something in the back? I don't know, but let's see what happens, guys. We're preparing for the restart and the last 5 laps of the race. 18, 19, 20, yeah, 5. Well, 5-second penalty of Goffy Goose, ignoring yellow flag. He's already down P14, so... Well, let's see when the real GOAT is heading off. I think he did now. And are we gonna see some overtakes already? I think something... Oh, I clicked the wrong button here, so let's go back to something. Oh, something is using a bit of overtake, and is he going for the move on the inside? No, he's not. So, still everybody in the same position. Something... Ooh, good exit for Panther. So I already expected something to overtake him, and Bloodsport is struggling to keep it within the DRS. I hope for something that Bloodsport is getting DRS soon, because that will really hurt him. But this is definitely going to be a move. Oh, aggressive ERS uses there. But it's, you know, it's not for nothing. And that's finally the move for P5. Let's see what happens, you know, in the front of the field. Ciaris is really close. And something also really close to Bloodsport. Is he going for the move? Nah, not yet. It's impossible. Maybe having a good exit here up to Puhan. Ciaris, wow, I almost said Suarez. Is really close here, and Puhan. Can he? Oh, he's definitely going for the move here on the inside. Trust me, man. Oh, he isn't. Wow, the real GOAT with some really crazy moves there. Okay, let's go to something. Let's see if something's gonna happen. Oh, wow. Tidy corner there. But look at Farga too, man. He's Is this gonna be a double overtake here on the real goat? Oh, Ciara's already goes for the move. And something also going for the move, I guess, on Bloodsport, or is it? Oh, really? And Bloodsport is losing him ERS. So what I predicted, guys, I think Bloodsport is struggling with the DRS, and now something is probably out of the race contention here, the win contention. But he finally got that move done on Bloodsport. Bloodsport is hanging around on the outside and leaving space. But yeah, that's the move done for something for P4. But look at something. He's 1.7 seconds behind. So this is gonna be a battle for P1 between 3 drivers, I'm afraid, because 1.8 seconds and now almost 2 seconds. While Night Nerd is getting another penalty. That's already, what is it? 6 seconds for Nightwing, so unfortunate stuff there. But Tyler is losing some positions here. Battle for P7 maybe. Oh my, Ciara is gapping the real goats with 1.2 seconds. I think we missed an overtake there. See, that's why you're not switching to a battle for P7 when there's a battle going on for P1. But sometimes I'm like, you know, sometimes I'm like, you know, I don't want to forget the guys behind. Well, Farga's going for the move for P2. So the soft tires getting to work now, the 2 lap younger softs. And yeah, something is definitely, you know, this is going to be a hard task to get into the podium contention. But for the real GOAT, this is looking good. He already got some more points in the sprint. Got some more points in the sprint, I should say. And now in the race, he might get some more points if it keeps like this, if it stays like it. But Farga is 2 seconds down on this guy. And I don't know where he's getting it from, but this Ciara's guy is showing some crazy pace. So yeah, I will not make the mistake again by switching to the midfield, because you know, the battle for the podium is yeah, in my opinion, that's where it's about, of course, the big points. But look at the ERS of something, it's almost empty, and the real GOAT 52, Farga 56, Ciara's is, oh, he used way more, but it worked out for him because he's gapping Farga at the moment with 2 seconds, and the whole top 4 is out of ERS now, so DRS. So that's, oh my, that was a touch from Maxette and Tyler, or As1. Okay, so something is going for, what? Something is in a wall. Why every time I'm switching something is happening, and I missed it again? What happened there? Yeah, something happened in the wall. Oh, this is a bit of an anticlimax, guys. The top 4 is all out of DRS. The only guy that's close now is Breakfast for P5. I mean, decent points, but what happened there, man? Something must have been involved in at least 3 accidents today. I have to say, guys, it's a really nice race. A lot of action, but this is crazy, man. And something is in P15, so this is good for the real GOAT, man. He's gaining a lot of points now. He's virtually having 10 points. But look at Wackfest, man. He's close and he's going for the move and Panther on the outside. Maybe go for the switchback. No. Going on the inside. What a move. And that's P5. And Panther is enjoying his time off track at the moment. And he's getting a 3-second penalty because of it. Wow, sorry for the hiccups. So yeah, the top 5 is sealed, I guess. It's 2 laps to go, but wow, Breakfast is... Okay, so we're getting some heated battles in the midfield now. Wow. I think the top 5 is kind of sealed, but look at this, guys. Wow. How many cars? 5 cars? Battling for P5. Look at this, guys. I can't even follow it. And look how many penalties as well. Oh my god, look at this. It is As1, Maxette, Panther, Breakfast all fighting, and Night Nerd now joined the party, and Jeffrey. I can't even follow this anymore, man. So it's Tyler, Breakfast, Maxette, Panther, As1, Jeffrey, Night Nerd, and Coffee Goose all in the DRS train now. But yeah, all that battling created this DRS train of what is it? 7 cars? 8 cars. crazy stuff, but a lot of penalties. So I think a lot of drivers will drop a bit down. I think it will help Maxette and Jeffrey for some decent points. So yeah, how many points penalties do they got? Yeah, so I can't even calculate it this quickly, but I think Maxette and Jeffrey are really gonna enjoy those penalties for some decent points. But it is Ciaris leading the race, closing into the last lap. Bloodsport is just in the DRS of the Real Goat, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. And he's out of ERS as well, while the Real Goat is having 40. Fargas having 10, and Ciaris also close to 10. But yeah, let's go back to this, you know, this big train here for P5. Did something retire on track? Well, if that happened, we're gonna watch it back. That would be stupid, because then he will get a quali ban if he retired on track. But yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because if you don't know for sure, we are probably not gonna, you know. Well, Breakfast is going for the move for P5, sorry. And yeah. But I think Maxette and Jeffrey shouldn't take a lot of risk here, because the penalties will definitely give them some. Oh, and Coffee is even having more penalties now, but I think in the outside of the top 10 it doesn't matter, because all those guys, Night Nerd, Coffee Goose, Joe and McDonald are not getting points. But yeah, Bloodsport decent again, a little bit lucky, but still, you know, P4, nice stuff. Maxette, is he going for the move? Nah, I think if I was him, I wouldn't go for the move. He's getting that P5 either way. Ooh, Coffee Goose around. But yeah, let's go to Ciaris, because he is definitely not gonna give this away. 3 seconds, unless he's going for a spinner. But oh no, Maxette also a penalty. So this is helping. I think Jeffrey is getting at least P6 because of all these penalties. But yeah, Ciaris comfortably going to the race win here, dominantly winning both the sprint race and the race. Crazy stuff. Farga is amazingly in P2, man. I didn't expect this at all. And the Real Goats with some really nice points going into the wall. I think 10 points, so really good for him. Something, of course, no points. Bloodsport P4, Breakfast P5. Because of all the penalties, you know, Jeffrey in P6, Maxette, even though he got a penalty in P7. Aswan, Tyler, and Panther are completing the top 10 for some points. Wow, excuse me, guys. Okay, I have to do this myself now. Ask for some interviews. So, okay, Bloodsport is driver of the day in the game, but okay. Okay, let's see who we want to interview. Yeah, I wanna interview something. The Real Goat we already interviewed, so let's not do him. Let's do Bloodsport. And who are we going to interview? Oh man, this is hard. Okay, let's wait for the result. I forgot a bit who I want. Okay, so yeah, I want to interview Bloodsport something. And let's go for Night Nerd if he wants, man. I mean, I could also interview the race winner and the podium guys. I like the Real Goat. I also interview, but I really wanna. I have some questions. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, so this is the result, guys. Ciaris 1, Farga P2, the Real Goat P3, Redemption for the Real Goat, something without points, so that's good for the Real Goat. Bloodsport, you know, really lucky with the safety car, but I really want to interview some guys. I also want to interview Ciaris and Farga, but first I want to interview the other guys because I have some heated questions. Yeah. Wow, this is intense, man, to do this alone. Okay, Bloodsport is the first one. Okay, so the first guy that's waiting to get interviewed is the one and only Bloodsport. Let's go to the interview screen. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Hello, Bloodsport. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you
Hello.
clearly.
Okay, so yeah. First of all, I think you were really lucky with the safety car, P4.
Yes.
But
Wow.
yeah, the reason why I wanted to interview is because I want to know, first of all, what happened with you and something in a sprint race. I think you cut at the corner and then you were around. What happened?
I totally misbraked myself, lack of concentration, and I tried to avoid because I know I was going into the back of something, and I tried to go on the grass, but that was not the best decision I made. So I made contact with the real goat. I think he had some damage as well. Yeah, totally my fault.
Oh, so what happened with something was your own mistake.
Yeah, in the sprint race, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, and then about the race, like you were starting in hearts, and of course because of your mistake in the sprint, you had to start on P19. I mean, you were P11 or something, and then yeah, you were closing into the top 10. And of course, when you had pitted for softs, you would probably get in the back of the field again and try to get maybe 1 or 2 points on the softs. But then the safety car. So I think you were really folding your hands there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I was,
not really, because otherwise you would have crashed. But
yeah, I was already like, yeah, I'm not gonna get P5 or something or top 5. And I was planning to pit, and all of a sudden the safety car came in, and I was, oh yeah, great, wow. And then I came out of the pits P4, P5, I don't know anymore.
yeah.
And yeah, I was I had a good race pace, and then I had a little moment with something. I don't know what exactly happened there. Yeah, and then after one corner later, he crashed. So I don't know what exactly happened there.
Yeah, I even asked him to get interviewed, but I can imagine that he doesn't want to. But you know, yeah, I think for you it's I mean you're P2 in the standings. You're now having 8 points, I guess. So you have already 36 points after 4 rounds. So I think it's really consistent from you.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm really disappointed with the sprint result. It's,
Yeah, but
yeah.
but rather be unlucky in the sprint than in the race, because in the race you get the bigger
Yeah,
points. So
exactly,
I mean
yeah.
you have 8 points, man. That's like the
Yeah.
max points in sprint. So I think
Yeah,
you're still
well-
I think you're still P2 in the standings, but Ciaris is really close, or maybe even. Oh no, wait, Ciaris is having. I think he's having. What is it, like 24, 25 points? So maybe you're P3 now, but I mean, if you keep this, this up, you will definitely, go for a nice result in the standings in the end of the season.
Yeah,
But
well,
there's, yeah,
I was also closing in on the real goat the last couple of laps, but all of a sudden my game minimalized decided to go to another screen, and then yeah, I lost 3 seconds or something like that. So yeah.
yeah. And while you said that, I dragged the P2 in this because I didn't want to give him the feeling that he was waiting for nothing. But so thank you for your time, Bloodsport. I'm going to Farga now.
Okay.
GG's and enjoy the 1 week break, man.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Yo, bye bye. Well, hello, Farga.
Hello.
Hello. Well, first of all, congratulations with P2 in the race. I already forgot. What were you also P2 in the sprint?
Yes.
Wow, that amazing, man. P2 in both races. So that's what is it? 7 plus 19 points, man. Amazing stuff. Tell me about it, man. What was it that you were so good today, man?
I was racing last week in the same track, but in the different league, so I have some experience.
Nice. Yeah, you have some momentum. Really nice, man. And did you also have some good results in the other league?
Yes, because I had a quali bump, but I was finished in the top 5 from.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And try to help me. Are you you raced the other rounds too, right? All the rounds.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, but you didn't have like this results yet. So what's the difference? Like, is Spa one of your best tracks or?
Yes, my most favorite track is Jeddah, but I had very bad in the strategy,
Mm-hmm.
and Qatar is the worst track for me. Las Vegas too. I was very bad in the Qatar and also in the qualifying.
Yeah, I mean, if I look at the standings before this race, you had 8 points in 3 rounds, and now in 1 round, plus the sprint, of course, you have 19 points. So you have now 27 points. I think you will definitely, in the driver standings, you will get into the top 5 maybe. So yeah, I think there's a 1 week break, and after that, we are going to Imola. So tell me, are you good at Imola?
Imola is the second favorite track.
Oh, it's your
after
second
Jeddah.
favorite track.
Yes.
Wow. So we might see some good results for you there as well.
Maybe yes.
Well, we can only find out after a week, because we have a 1 week break, and then we will see you back, man. Congratulations again with your result, and see you in Imola in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Yo, thanks for your time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, guys. Okay, I'm gonna ask one more time to something if he wants to join, because I really want to speak to that guy. Please join interview waiting room. Yeah, guys. So before the interviews, I messed up with the screen. Yeah, this is the right one. I accidentally clicked on the double screen. So if I'm having another guy on a webcam, I have this screen. So yeah, but it doesn't work today, of course. So if I join that, I'm gonna be swearing at people. Rather not. Okay. Well, Ciaris, the race winner, didn't reply, so I guess he doesn't come. Okay, then, because I really want 3 people, I'm gonna ask the real GOAT. Even though we already interviewed him, I would like to know, and the reason why I'm not asking other guys yet is I don't know everyone yet. Yeah, I really want to interview the real GOAT if he still is up for it. Okay, he's saying 1 sec. Yeah, so unfortunately, guys, Ciaris, the race winner, is not getting interviewed. And I think it's not even a shame to interview the real GOAT again, because normally they always interview the top 3, right? And also in PSGL. So I had the P2 guy, so yeah, why not P3, the real GOAT? So yeah, the whole sprint race was mad, G1. Oh, the real GOAT. Okay, wait. Breakfast is also in the interview room. Yo, the real GOAT.
Hello, hello.
Give
I was
me,
just in chat.
give me a minute. There is also another guy who I didn't ask, so maybe it's funny to ask him some questions. Yo, Breakfast. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, I didn't ask you, but I see you are in the waiting room, so I was like, yeah. Do you want to get interviewed then?
I mean, sure.
Yeah, I mean...
I think I accidentally clicked the interview one.
Oh, you accident? Yeah, because I wasn't gonna interview you, but like I had Bloodsport and I had the P2 guy, Farga, but yeah. So I was gonna interview the real GOAT because something didn't join and the race winner doesn't reply, so... But one question then, because you're already in here, so let me guess. Let me think. Wow. Yeah, it's more that I haven't really... I think in the end, what did you get? Did you also have a penalty?
P5? P5.
Yeah, P5.
The penalty didn't change anything, luckily.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I have to admit I was following the top a lot, so I haven't seen a lot of you in the sprint and in the race. But so one question, just tell me about it. What did you experience today? Like, are you Jesus? Are you I can't even think anymore, man. There was so the real goat, help me, man. Tevreden in het Engels. Oh, satisfied. Are you satisfied with your result?
I mean, as much as I can be, but P12 to P5 isn't bad, but we want more out of the race weekend.
I mean, it isn't bad, man. And I think...
Yeah.
So, do you think before the safety car you could have gotten a better result than after the safety car, or didn't it really change much?
So, I definitely would have gotten a better one before, because I was right off the back of Jesse and the GOAT, and they were battling there before the safety car.
Yeah.
But then when I pit under the safety car, for some reason it had my my front wing change set to yes.
Oh, man.
So I just lost, and I didn't have any front wing damage, so I just lost 4 seconds for nothing.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So in the end, I think you're kind of satisfied, but you're expecting more of yourself.
Yeah, satisfied, but wanting more.
Okay, well, that's a good way to end it. 1 week break, enjoy it, and are you back for Imola in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, see you back then.
See you then.
Thanks for your time. Okay, so the last, I've never had this much interviews.
And all on this heat, so.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's hot, it's chaotic. The sprint race was crazy. The race was crazy. Okay. So first of all, I wasn't gonna interview you because I was like, yeah, before the race. But then I realized you were actually P3, so I was like, top 3 is usually the guys I want to interview. Ciaris didn't join. Farga joined, so yeah, now P3. Okay, so first of all, let's start. Okay, quali. Let's just forget quali. It was decent, I think P4. But let's start with the sprint race. You finished, what is it, P3 in front of something, right?
Yeah, true.
Okay, so that was already like for you mentally a nice thing, because I think realistically, you know, Ciaris is a reserve, so something, and also because he's Dutch, it's a nice rivalry between you guys. So, you know, 1 point gained on him. So, yeah, tell me about it. Like, what happened in the sprint race? Just tell me about your experience.
The sprint was very good at start. I think I got up to P1 at one point, where I overtook the 2 guys in on the first straight, or it was the race. I don't remember with this heat anymore, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then I think something overtook me, and we had a little incident which could have been avoided easily. It's not that deep for me, but seeing at the chat, I think he's not that happy about it. I think he should have given more space, and he thinks I shouldn't have gone alongside. Well,
and that was the sprint you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think that happened on the last lap, and I got overtaken by everyone. Oh yeah, and Bloodsport dive bombed me, and not not on purpose, but it happened, and I got some wing damage.
Yeah, he told me that, but yeah, in the end, I think with the crazy pace of Ciaris and also with the amazing performance of Farga, he told me that he also had a race last week here, or I mean in another league, so he had some really nice experience already. But so that into account, you know, I think it's decent that you finished P3 and also something behind, only 1 point deficit, of course. But so that's it. But then let's go to the race. Like, so first of all, because you were on track and I couldn't see anything, like, something was behind you. Like, what in the world happened to something in the end? Like, or was he behind you? Like, how did he spin?
I think, yeah, he spun. Before the safety car, we were battling a lot, and we were switching positions in P1 and 2, I think. And then I didn't pit again for new softs as he did that too. And I think he was P6 and he was in a battle with the other guys. And then spun, yeah.
Oh, so he just
Yes.
spun.
He spun on the entry.
Oh, you're still here. I was like,
Yeah.
who's that?
I was waiting to see how long you would until you noticed.
Yeah.
But now I'll just add some extra commentary here. He's the corner before Brussels. That like if you don't nail it right, your rear end's gonna go flying, and that happened to him.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Perfect timing that you were still here then, because you were also indeed really close. You were like behind them. So, but yeah, and one more question about him. Like I've seen in chat somebody say like, but do you guys know did something retire on track or in the pits?
I think he retired on track. I don't want to point at people, but
that
I didn't see it
is
happen, and
crazy.
I can't lie here. So.
But that is crazy, because then he will get a quali ban for the next race.
Oh damn.
That is.
I can check right now.
Yeah, I mean.
What he did.
Yeah. Okay, but to not.
Maybe he quit the main menu just as Adam, and that's.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, because if you do that, you retire on track. So.
He retired at
Ooh, that's gonna spice things up, man, if that happens. Imagine.
He did not retire in the pits.
Oh my god. Okay, that's gonna be a quali ban then, I guess. But yeah,
he retired at after Stalbot.
Maybe he just wants to get some excitement in the competition.
Add a little bit of spice to it.
Okay, but yeah, I think so. That's probably all I wanted to know. But also because I'm looking at the time, we're already streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. So yeah, let's just say one more thing before we gonna end this is the standing. So if my calculations are right, something is going from 49 points to he got
55, I think. 54 maybe.
No, he was P4. So and because Bloodsport told me that incident was his fault, so something won't get a penalty for that. But in the sprint race, he will not get a time penalty, I guess. So that's 5 points. So yeah, 54 points now. Then we've got Bloodsport. I think Bloodsport had no points in the sprint, and in the race he had 8 points, so he will have 36 now. Then the real GOAT, you had 1 point in the sprint and
1 point. I finished P3, right?
Oh,
so
sorry.
Yeah, that's 6 points.
No, I was confused with 1 point deficit to something. But so yeah, 6 points plus 10, right? You were P3, right?
10. Oh yeah, plus 10, yeah.
Yeah, so 16 points. So then you have 34. So you're 2 points behind Bloodsport. Yeah, Maxette, I don't even remember. Ciaris is Did Ciaris also have the fastest? Oh no, sprint is 8 points because you don't get a point for fast lap. So Ciaris in the race had fast lap as well, so 17 points. Did he have fast lap, Ciaris? I guess. Yeah, he had.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 25. Ciaris in 2 races has 38 points, so he's now P2 in the standings. Yeah, and Breakfast, you had. How many points did you have today?
I got P5, so 10.
Yeah, and then
10.
No.
And then in the sprint, I got 3.
PSDL's point system, so you have
6 or 5, 8 maybe.
Yeah.
I have no idea what PSGL's.
I think yeah, the top 5 is definitely maybe something you got now, but yeah, I think that's most of the biggest points today. I think all the guys below Breakfast didn't have amazing. Oh yeah, Farga. I'm forgetting Farga. Wow. So Farga has 7 plus 12 is 19. So Farga is having 29.
Who's Farga?
Farga. He got P2 in both races. So I think just the only guy I don't really know is Maxette, but I think
Oh, Farga.
Bloodsport, the real GOAT, Ciaris, Breakfast, and Farga are now all in the top 6-ish, and then something is really gonna look behind now because he's having a quality ban. So yeah, but I think yeah, I think that's gonna be the interviews now. This is the longest interviews ever, but you know, it's all about having fun, and
I'll try to get good with something again. Apologize and
okay. So the rivalry is now really on.
let's see what he says. And
Yeah. Okay, guys.
I'll see how to battle him
Yeah.
in the future.
Thank you guys for your time, and I'm gonna end the stream now. So
thank you too, man.
yeah, thanks, and
Thank
good luck in Imola in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Yo, bye bye.
Cheers.
Yo. Okay, guys. This must be one of the craziest streams I've ever did, man. It was so chaotic. It was long. Sorry, it's just so hot and yeah, chaotic. And I had to do it alone. So forgive me for all the, you know, the mishaps, or the is that even a word? For the mistakes and stuff. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is really quickly speed run through the last things. Calendar. So once more, we had Spa today, 1 week break. Then we have a block of Imola, Suzuka, Marina Bay, and Silverstone. So that's that. One more time at the standings. I'm not gonna go into it too deep. We just did with the interviews, but I think all I want to say about this now is something has to look behind now. He's got a quali ban. He didn't have the biggest points today, and really impressive stuff. Consistent by Bloodsport. The real GOAT is gaining some, and then Ciaras with a dominant performance today, and Breakfast is also really nice. You know, Farga amazing, P2 in both races. So that's that. Don't have to look at the track layout anymore, of course. I will also enjoy the 1 week break, and I will use it to find a co-commentator, because this is impossible to do. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you can appreciate what I tried to do, because it was chaotic, it was hot. Sorry for all the mishaps, but yeah, I tried my best. And while I just had my last drop of water, it's literally empty. I'm gonna end this here. So guys, thank you so much. 1 week break. Oh, that's 2. 1 week break, and then in 2 weeks we are back with round 5 of Imola in Italy. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, enjoy the 1 week break. We will be back with a video of the poll on the channel, and then yeah, it's waiting time for the next race around Imola. So guys, once more, thank you, and ciao, bye bye.
Sleep, yeah. Only miss you when I'm breathing in too deep, yeah. Am I just your little secret? I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't wanna see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. It hits me like a tidal wave. A tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. I was so blind. like a tide.